Come on, load. Okay. Hello there, everyone. Hi, how y'all doing? I am tired and low energy today, so my apologies if stream feels tired and low energy, but commit to the bit. I at least have to make an attempt at daily streams, even if, if I have to end soon, not soon, if I have to end early, I have to end early, right? Like, shit happens. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, maybe world hop a bit. My voice! Oh my god. Chill, maybe world hop a bit. We'll see if I get an invite or anything, but nothing's guaranteed. I'm looking through my, favorites, because there are probably some that I haven't been to in ages. I remember most of these. I remember this one too, it was relatively low quality. Oh, Sector 38. Oh, wait, there's also updated favorites as well. I can check that. Dreams Train, of course it got an update. Waves, Desired Hues, Kami, Discs, Stone of Isolation, and Forget to Remember. Oh, yo, this one got a recent update. Okay. Because I remember it was still, a work in progress when I joined last time. So, I want to see... I want to see what they've done. Oh, yeah, and it still runs terribly, which is fine. Not expressions. Well, it is kind of I still might be a little too short for this. There we go. Put the doors here. Unfortunately, you can't go up the thing. Yeah, and then it's only when you move forward that the book opens itself up. No, you can't catch me. But yeah, I mean, again, runs terribly, but the way that this shader works is really cool. Like, step through, and then boom, it's gone. I just have this room, which also looks surprisingly good. I mean, it's well optimized. Okay, wait, I got an invite. I'm going to speedrun the rest of this to what I remember, and then join. Okay, that transition's better than it was before. They definitely improved that. The background's pretty similar. Again, the way that that works is very interesting as well. Okay, and the camera's still there, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah, look at that. See how when I hover over something, it's the Rift controller, but it has the Quest grip for some reason? That's really weird, because my Rift is not connected at all. Like, the base stations are, but the headset isn't. Oh, I need to reset my height. Okay, there we go. Hello. Oh. Unreasonably long loading time again, really? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, actually, I noticed that today. You're right, though. It didn't happen to me yesterday, but I joined today, and it was on the connecting screen for like 30 or 40 seconds, which is abnormal. Like, huh? I had to restart again? Oh. I almost thought about restarting, but I let it go for like a bit longer and it just loaded, I guess. I don't know, it was weird. Game actually freaking out. And yeah, like I look on the website and there's nothing about like connection taking so long. Also, Horizon told me to ask you what happened to them. Oh, okay. He didn't just send you a message on Discord. He just messaged me on Discord. Yeah, he and Nuggy broke up. There wasn't. I don't think it was a bit of a I don't know. I don't think there was big drama. It was just a bunch of smaller things. You kind of notice? Yeah, yeah. I remember when he was talking about, like, the food thing. You know. Like, eh. And also, I hadn't seen them in Worlds together for ages, but that happened before, and it was fine, just because of different time zones. Like, because the thing was, at the time that I was on, Horizon would normally be, like, waking up to go to work, and then Nuggy would be drinking. And, like, I know Horizon hates it when, like hated it when she drank, because silly, whatever. Which is understandable, and so I don't think he liked, like, being in the same world when you were drinking, which is reasonable, but I don't know. But yeah, essentially, you know, he sent me a message. I want to say, like, actually, wait, was this yesterday? It was yesterday, yeah. And he says, you know, hey, I've done it. It was very painful to do, but I broke up with Nuggy. But yeah, I think that IRL visit just showed him that it wasn't gonna work out. So, unfortunate, but things happen. Yeah. Sag, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't tell you, though. Well, okay, I wouldn't say necessarily surprised, but I don't know. Surprised he told you to ask me. But, I mean, I guess not wanting to have to type or say the same thing like 27 million different times is understandable, but yeah. Blep. Totally not intentional, I swear. No, definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah. But yeah, how was your day? How are you doing? I don't think I asked. Day was a day, yeah. I get you with it happens. Blep. Was just with Danny and Horizon. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, we were just messing around and being abused by Danny. Like usual? Ah, I see. Of course. Real. Seems like we seem awfully kissable to them. Yeah. Understandable. Understandable with Horizon, but incorrect. Other way around. But yeah. Goofy. But nothing special. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, same. Nothing happened today. It was pretty boring. Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's some interesting things, but nothing like, yeah, nothing notable. Well, most special thing I can think of is that an Avi I used to main got back public. Yo, nice. That's good. That's why I never take avatars off of my favorites list, because sometimes, occasionally, they come back. and then it'll be there. Plus, I have free space anyways. But very cool. Oh my god, what did I hit this time? Hello? But it's also not quest compatible. Well, yeah. But what is? And also, especially if it was an avatar you like used to main, it's probably from pre-quest. I don't want to say pre-quest era, because quest era was as early as 2019, but pre-quest popularity. Pre-quest apocalypse? Real. Except I was kind of part of that. So I have no right to be silly about it, I guess. Very silly. Oh. Yo! That's an old one. You're right, that's like the classic design, fucking, oh, what's the name of the base? CI4 or Gore, but you know what I mean. I think it's the Mint, right? Question mark? Or am I throwing? It's called Minty Rusk. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, I've seen that one. It is, yeah, you're right. I think I knew a couple people that used to use that, but I like it just because of the it's the bat. Wild. But yeah, understandable. Yeah, but it has odd issues that make it unusable. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Like what? when you don't use it with FBT, it has odd IK issues. Oh, yeah, that is weird. And also in FBT, it sometimes gives you scoliosis. Oh, also very silly. No, it's fine. Yeah, of course. No, because whenever you describe a problem, it never happens. But yeah, makes sense. I don't know. Most of my old avatars are still available, except for the film ones. They got removed from existence, but I didn't really use those a lot. That was like desktop era, which is practically ancient history at this point. So the ones that I actually truly used are all still there, except for the original version of the should do one. Help? Yeah, wait, why did that load for an unreasonably long time? That took long. Yeah, like I saw the avatar pop up, but then it just stayed in the default configuration with like the default pose for like 5-10 seconds. That's so weird. I don't know what are they doing to this game actually. Have they nuked the servers? Have they throttled the servers? Also, I find it so funny. I realized that when somebody is a mute, people realize / mention Avi changes much? Yeah. Much more. Every time I try a new base, people go, huh? Yeah, I gotcha. I think, excuse me. Why am I'm going goofy today. My apologies. I mean, it's probably just based on how people like identify you. Like, because I feel like normally people build that recognition off of voice, especially for a game that's heavily built upon speaking and interacting. So, like, the two things that people identify by are voice or avatar. We went from why? Why would you do that? Oh, of course. But yeah, I think it's because they don't have the... Well, okay, I think partially it's because a lot of people in this game don't have nameplates on. And so if they don't have a voice to identify you, they're going to try to identify you by avatar or, like, avatar customization. And that's something... Because I've always played with nameplates on. And so... like, I found it a little odd that people play with nameplates off, because it's just, like, a default feature. But apparently a lot of people do, for the immersion, or something like that. And so, I guess, you know, identification, or whatever. What did I press? I always have some sort of criteria with my avies, yeah. Not lewd, and it should have glasses? Okay, yeah. Very reasonable. And preferably cute. Yeah, of course. I don't know. I've been very weird with avatars. I don't have any requirements, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. I just find something, and I like, and I go, whoa, I like that one. I'm gonna use it now. That's why I've never been able to commission an avatar, because I've thought about it, and I just don't know what I would ask for. You call me cute, and I can deny it. And listen to people try to convince me otherwise. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is there are certain things you shouldn't try to convince people of. Some people will never see the truth, right? Like with conspiracy theorists, as long as they're not hurting anyone, sometimes it's better to, it's better to not. Like me, truth, evil, so true. I don't know. Truth being, no, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. My apologies. Oh wait, let me eject this. But yeah. Imagine... I don't know. I just don't use a lot of different avatars because again, I kind of feel like avatar is like no, I don't want to say an extension of yourself, but like people use it to identify you, and if you like switch around a bunch, I still want to go fly with you. If you want to, we can do that today. I'm just not gonna last longer than like 15-20 minutes. Or I will and I'll feel terrible later, but I'm down. I also just came back from it, and stuff happened. What stuff? I can only describe as class A aerovehicular misconduct? Okay. And heavy slander of fellow pilots, damn. Of course. But when does that not happen? On TLDR, someone blocked everyone and started shooting everyone? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, problem invisible, of course. Wow! Because, yeah, no can see the block stuff. So, yeah, just a little silly. Hey Jade, how's it going? I, with my big brain, started scanning the skies with radar. Oh, and did it work? Yeah. Well, you gotta know that when you have radar on, you can see plane. Yes. But other planes can see you, yeah. Of course. And know exactly, yeah, where you are. Of course. It was fun. But I'm tired. Yeah, of course. Actually, same. I don't know. I'm reasonably tired today. Today was not the day. But that's okay. Also, vehicular misconduct is the funniest military term I know. Yeah. Vehicular misconduct is so silly. What is up with my voice today? Oh my god. Next to mass vehicular manslaughter. Oh. Yeah, that one's just a little silly. Okay, well, isn't... I feel like you'd have less mass vehicular manslaughter and more mass vehicular homicide. Because manslaughter implies involuntary. Right? Like... Like, I admit that vehicular manslaughter sounds more funny, but... if it's intentional, then... you know, just... generally... professional... terms... describing death and... destruction, yeah. Are funny, yeah. So goofy, so silly. Very much so. Blep. But yeah. Imagine vehicular manslaughter, only vehicular homicide here. Also, I actually started recording every time I'm flying. Oh, nice. Okay. Because I want to make those stupid vids regularly. Okay, yeah. Understandable. That one you sent me was very epic. Very silly. So, I agree. Yeah, but only really funny when you actually know what is going on. Yeah. Of course. Where is my water bottle? Hello. Also, you said you actually tried flying once. In which? Test pilots. But I've tried flying in many different in several different VRC worlds. That was the one that I got the furthest in. And test pilots is more arcade, yeah. Well, let's face it, anything towards realism I will fail massively at. But yeah, I've done other flying things in VRC, and I've played flight sim in VR, and again, it never ends well. DCS is not an example, by the way. What do you mean? Of what? My friend bugged me to install DCS, but I didn't have enough space, and I didn't want to install Flight Sim. DCS is basically actually learning how to plane. Yeah. I know, my friend was bugging me to download it. I think I installed it briefly, and then I gave up because it was too much. In DCS, when you ask me more than just turning on plane and taking off, I die? Yeah. Yeah, it's very... yeah. I couldn't even figure out how to take off, so don't worry. And only an SU-25, because that thing is just Lawnmower? Damn. With wings? So true. But yeah, I don't know. The most airplane stuff I've done is play, like, Microsoft Flight Simulator, but... Also, War Thunder Ground Battle is in VR. Hey, Ethan! How's it going? Are fucking terrifying? Yeah, I would never download War Thunder. I don't. Your credit card will thank you. Oh, no, not that. Well, one, I'm not a big fan of silly military stuff anyways. The reason I play Flight Simulator is do silly thing in silly plane. But two, I just... If I have seen more than, like, 5 YouTube ads for your game and or sponsorships in less than 2 days, I'm not buying your game. I'm not downloading your game ever. Fuck that. Yeah, that incredibly understandable. Yeah. I just played it so long ago. Yeah, that's understandable. So long ago they didn't even have boats yet, Zam. But yeah, there are some things I won't touch. Also, World of Warships. Oh, that thing too. I've seen a bunch of ads for that. I don't know. I just, Boats in War Thunder are just dying. Simulator? Oh, rip. I don't know. I can summarize around like this. Spawn. Cruise to corner of a map with your huge ass battleship at 5 kilometers an hour. Fire salvo at random and pray to hit something. See small yacht with torpedoes. Yeah. Die. Understandable. That goof. Like you're near huge as USS Texas, and then someone approaches you, and their small Japanese sailboat armed with torpedoes and fueled by Monster Energy, and you just can't do anything. Yeah, that's goofy. Very, very silly. Yeah, balancing is an art, of course. Balancing is essential. It's like that time they added a weird boat tank hybrid? Huh? And forgot that the floats were practically invincible. Oops. So they had a rolling bunker? Yeah. Very goofy. Hmm. I swear Gaijin forgot that War Thunder is actually an actual game with balancing. Yeah. That's very silly. I think, I don't know. I wouldn't say friend, acquaintance. An acquaintance that I have plays a bit, but eh. Also, Russian bias is real, huh? What do you mean? You know, Gaijin's Russian. No, I did not know that. I was not aware. So they kind of add more HP here and there. Yeah, of course. And Russian vehicles? Gotcha. And claim it's Stalinium? Okay. Of course it is. Yeah. I don't have anything to say about that. And meanwhile, in the Italian tech tree, you have ice cream trucks armed with water pistols. Zam. What? Is my fan not going? No, it is. It's just weird. Why is it so... I should stop rambling. No, you're fine. My apology. I don't know. I do not know anything about these games, and... Eh. You don't like this super broken game that is 100% pay to win? And makes you sell your soul to a Russian company? Of course. That totally didn't once donate to Russian army? Well, yeah, of course, Russian company. No, I've played, believe me, I was a Dragon City player. I was a Pet City player. I played massively pay to win games. Mind you, it's arguable how much winning can actually be done in fucking Dragon City because you know, but I also played Skylanders, literally definition of cash grab pay to win type shit. Well, not necessarily, but in the, previous era. Also, actually never spent money in that game, I promise. Yeah. No, it's fine. I believe you. No, my beef isn't with that. I'm not a fan of war simulation games in general. Eh. War fun? No. No, it's not. It's genuinely not. Like I don't know. Sandboxes are something I can get behind, right? Like those test pilots kind of stuff. Understandable. Or like flight sim where you can fly a bunch of silly planes and do silly stuff. That's cool. Playing around with different technology and aircraft and like tanks and stuff. That is cool and interesting. My beef is with the actual like full-on war simulations. You're not sandboxing a tank or an airplane and looking at all the silly funny stuff it does. You're reconstructing battles, and I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, now I disagree. Testing tank in War Thunder. Testing tanks in War Thunder, I find interesting. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's your thing, or whatever. They have a bunch of super funky Cold War tanks that do odd stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of silly stuff like that. Like that one silly Japanese metal rod launcher. Ah, okay. Like it fires metal rods without explosives. Wait, what? Okay. It's super weird. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 90% of my time there is just testing stuff. Yeah. No, and that's understandable. I don't know. There are a couple things. One, silly, and mind you, I'm not gonna be that violent video games cause violence kind of bullshit guy. Like, I'm not doing that. Play whatever you want. I'm giving my personal justifications. Um, like, one, it's partially why I don't play FPS as well. Well, some of it is I find a lot of them generic and stupid and dumb and bad. But I just, well, one, not good at it. Two, I don't want to launch a video game to shoot people. I don't find that fun. I don't think shooting people is fun, and I don't really think that being the kind of person that finds shooting people fun is necessarily a good thing. Like, you know, or Ace Combat. I've never played Ace Combat. My friend played like all of them once. He was like a big fan, but never played. Same. Ah, okay. But yeah, and then also I feel like some of the player base of those games are like the crazy people that go too hard with everything. And again, the whole like the glorifying war kind of thing. Right? Like you can play your FPSs, you can play your silly simulations, but I still don't like glorifying war because it's not something that should be glorified. It's just lunatic in military jet simulator, what not to like, of course. But yeah, and I know that's not all games, but for example, there were literally games made by there are literally games made by the US Army to try to recruit people. Like they made fucking video games, right? On my shelf, I have a copy of a game entitled SOCOM US Navy SEAL. Do you think that is not somehow a subtle advertisement for US military? I'm sure it's sponsored in some way. Like I just not a fan of the whole military thing. Not a fan of military in general. They make interesting stuff, but fun fact, Ace Combat actually has licenses from MiG, Lockheed, Sukhoi, etc. I mean, that's understandable. Those are just the plane companies, right? And they're licenses. They're not necessarily been sponsored by, right? Like difference from US military sponsoring a video game. I didn't even know MiG still exists. Yeah, me neither actually. Although maybe like some other companies, it exists merely in name. Like they don't really make stuff, but I don't know. But if you call Ace Combat a simulator, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I've never really looked into it, so I couldn't say. But I don't know. It seems interesting. Ace Combat is just a fun arcade jet game. Yeah. With insane physics and oh fuck, stupid controllers, and equally insane protagonist. Okay, an even more insane story. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. And that's the other thing. My beef isn't with okay, because there are story games that involve combat and stuff like that, and I can understand that as a vehicle to tell a story and to advance a plot. But my problem is with the like mindless simulation based like war type game things, um, like the again like silly U.S. military sponsored game and silly other stuff that just feels like there's no point, um, except for violence. The only point is violence. The only point is whatever. Ace Combat is just heavily rides that there's no glory in Warline. Yeah, understandable. Fuck, there was one for 3DS, wasn't there? I swear, my friend was talking about it. So if you want combat, Ace Combat with even more insane lore, go to Project Wingman. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. A game where the US canonically nukes itself 3 times to prevent a nuclear war? Okay. That sounds very silly. What? Is funny and makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, of course. Of course. Meanwhile, Ace Combat has an actually super cool world with full countries that have their own stories and characters. Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool. Oh my god. But don't know. I understand what you mean with not liking war simulation. Yeah. And not that other people can't enjoy them, right? Like you're free to enjoy whatever you want. It's just my opinion. And not something I enjoy. What about Halo? Halo in terms of story mode, I think it gets off on the using actually using it to tell a story and forward a plot, because the Halo story is fire, apparently. I haven't done all of it, but I remember I was on a bus ride once with my friend in like 6th grade, and bro was like explaining me the entire Halo lore. I was like, what? He what? Huh? So I feel like that kind of gets off, and also it's not something based on necessarily high simulating war or like glorifying war, although I might to a certain extent. I don't know, but it's not based on it's not meant to be a simulation or a very accurate portrayal. Wait, you know the channel Forgotten Weapons? No, I don't think so. The guy that explains the history of different weapons? No, I don't think so. I have not seen that. Like IRL weapons. Yeah, of course. When Halo Infinite released, he got a fully working IRL Halo assault rifle? Damn. And explained it? Yo, okay, that's interesting. As if it's a real weapon? Oh. Commit to the bit for real, though. That sounds interesting. In the Halo universe. Explaining everything from which company built it to when it was used, etc. Damn. That's fire. But yeah, also Halo's a game that I've never finished. Halo lore is deep? Yeah, real. Because I have Master Chief Collection now. Still never finished CE or any of the other games. I have almost all of them now, except for obviously fucking Halo 5. But also, who played that one? And it was also Xbox One exclusive. But I have all of them for console except for I want to say Halo 3, which is so odd considering it was such a it was a really popular game. But I can't find it. I guess it was just popular enough that people want to keep their copies, but I've never found a copy for cheap. So, Halo 4 I found like 5 times, but not 3. Also, I'm not really a gun person. Yeah, same. At all, yeah. I do kinda watch some historic vids about them. Again, that's also understandable. Because I kinda find the evolution super interesting. Yeah, again, that's also very understandable. There are a lot of things like that. The fact that we can literally, yeah, the fact that silly muskets, the fact that a musket and a machine gun are like both the same thing, not the same thing, but you know, both the same class of thing is wild. But yeah, definitely. And it is interesting. I don't know. It seems weird coming as someone who like lives in the fucking 21st century, but I still find it fascinating the fact that we've managed to mass produce things like that can work with any level of precision. I can't draw a circular circle, and these MFs are like making pieces of metal that fit together and shoot a thing at like high ass speed. Also, you should I can't speak. Abolish modern weapons and go back to cannon on a stick. Understandable. Much more civil. Ever seen those things? They literally along a spear. Yeah, they have the fucking pointy thing on the front too. Like what? I don't know. But yeah, I've seen some. I mean, not frequently, but yeah. I aim that, you just hope. You hope. Also, muskets do be kind of fancy, real. It's giving British. Like, if I could choose what to get shot with, I would choose a musket. Yeah. Understandable. Blunderbuss, not the blunderbuss. That is wild. I have never seen one of those IRL, but they're very silly. And the fact that they're called a blunderbuss, too. They go kapoof, yeah. Like, hello? Like, they literally make such a funny sound that they also not really lethal because they shoot pebble. Yeah, they shoot like pellets. I getcha. Low power shotgun, yeah. It will hurt, of course. I'm out of my depth with the weaponry stuff. Don't humans get very creative when we want to unalive someone? Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know, that makes me sad. I don't... Imagine we could achieve if we put all money and effort we put in weapons development, in something else. a lot more, definitely. Like space exploration. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, we spend way too much on that. Like, then we can eventually start fighting aliens. No, we're gone. If aliens pull up, we're gone. Like, we stand no chance. Actually. I mean, maybe they nice? Yeah, of course. But if they're... What I mean is if we're hostile and or attempts to fight them, we're like... We're so gone. I kind of had a brain fart recently. If a civilization is so advanced that they can travel that far, they probably went they're probably better than us in terms of not killing slash plundering. Slaughtering every other species they find. That's true. That's true, I guess. Although, I don't know, it depends. Like... Dunno. Yeah. Humans are just... objectively stupid. Of course. In that regard, yeah. Wait, one sec. I need to get water really quick. It is warm in this room. My head is going silly. And we'll be right back. There we go. I have returned. But yeah. Wacky human tendencies are... worrying. Fun fact. In relation to population, Switzerland has more guns than USA? Really? That's surprising. In relation to population, I thought the US was the highest in terms of that. Every third home has a gun? Okay. In the... well... wait. Let me look this up. Yeah. Okay, wait. So... US, more guns per capita. 88.8 guns per 100 residents. So that's like... never mind, I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. It changed. As of 2017, firearms per 100 persons. US, 120.5 firearms per 100 people. Did get more? I mean, maybe. Let me see if I can find Switzerland on here. Yeah, it's pretty low, I think. Switzerland is at 19 with 27.6 firearms per 100 people. New Caledonia. But yeah, no, the thing that makes the US thing worrying is just the fact that it's such a large country with such a high number, right? For smaller countries, it can be kind of understandable just because small population, and if a reasonable amount of them happens to whatever. But yeah, 2.3 million guns. 8 million people. So every fourth person. Yeah. Except here it's 393 million and population is 326 million. Or is wrong, not every third, but every fourth. Except here, apparently, if you go by the numbers, every person owns at least one, except I don't, and a lot of people I know don't. So it's just some people owning a lot. But we have basically no gun crime? Yeah. And that's because system. But yeah, if you look at all the other countries that have really high rates of that, most of them have small populations, right? Number 2 is the Falkland Islands with a total population of 3,000. Right? Or like a bunch of the other ones are like smaller. But yes. Yeah, that's an England thing. Pretty sure former British moment. Falkland War? Yeah. Falkland War, definitely. It's a, I don't know, silly British moment. Same with Ireland? Yeah. Definitely. Oh, the Ireland thing was wild. But yeah. I don't know. Silly US thing. And again, I don't look at it or think about it much because it worries me, but I find it funny how the US is so anti-socialist, but armed the IRA in Ireland. Again, the more you learn about this country, the more you learn that they've done so many hypocritical things. So many. Also, the crazy thing, I'm looking at this chart. The majority of the firearms are unregistered, apparently. Which is wild. Also, I find it funny how the guns the IRA got were partially built by Mattel. Again, massive company type deal. Like, damn. But yeah. Silly toy company. Toys? Yeah, of course. Just toys. Just toys. Oh, I forgot they own Fisher Price. Are those these adult toys everyone's talking about? No. No, they're not. Unfortunately. Uh, television and film. Well, I knew about the films. Television, digital games, Fisher Price, Mega Brands. They were mainly built by Armalite, and Mattel made the plastic parts, of course. I mean, big toy maker plastic thing or something. Also, no AR in AR-15. doesn't mean assault rifle. It stands for Armalite. Okay. Interesting. Just that? Okay. Yeah, I did not know that either. Sorry, had to big brain explain again. Nah, you're fine. Make me feel smart? Nah, you are smart. You don't need to make yourself feel smart if you are smart. Well, maybe you do, I guess. But, I don't know. Stupid fire. Also, why did the US start buying German and Swiss weapons for their new stuff? I have no clue. Don't ask me. The US military budget and US military actions are a mystery. And honestly, I don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss, if you ask me. Oh, God. Fuck. The military makes no sense to us regular humans. Yeah, I don't know. Don't understand it. Don't wanna try. I know all the stupid stuff that's happened. I like. Yeah, yes. I do not want to touch it because I know that the moment that I understand the level that it's at, I'm going to like. The big sad is going to happen, and also I will move to my cabin in the middle of the woods. It's like that realization meme. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Not a fan of military stuff. Not a fan. Never have been. But I still kind of go by, as long as countries like China and Russia exist, we kind of need to be able to defend ourselves. Yeah. Well, as long as the fucking US too, don't even get me started on unfounded wars in other countries. Like, my God. See, too, we stinky Europeans are kind of reliant on USA for our defense. Yeah, definitely. But just don't go becoming communist. Don't go becoming too socialist. They won't like that. You say just low-key disarming us so they have a strong hold on our defense. Yeah, I have no clue about that either, but it's another thing that I like. Oh, God. Like, for example, in Kosovo, they literally disarmed the entire military. Oh, damn. And said, as long as you stay on our side, we will defend you. Yeah. Yeah. Silly. Let's see. It's fucking stupid. It's not very sus. No, it is. But when have their military operations not been? I'll be so real. I can barely think of. I don't know. There are very few examples of U.S. Everything that wasn't on the side of aggressor, I suppose. When a country defends itself, like Ukraine, yeah. I fully support helping them by any measure. Yeah, definitely. Any means necessary. And that's valid, but there's so many things that weren't valid. And even not always necessarily supporting the aggressor, like the U.S. intervening in the Korean War and in the Vietnam War, because communism bad, Red Scare. We can't have any successful communist countries because then we're gonna look bad. So let's just commit atrocities in Asia, and hope that nobody notices. Oops. Yeah, like there was, I don't know. They didn't need to get involved in those wars. I don't believe so. It was not their business. Like in terms of like aggression and like the aggressor type thing, that makes sense, especially if it's someone that you're like allied or almost allied with, kind of thing. But like again, intervening in things that you should not be intervening in, or banana republics. Like, do you understand people that support Russia? No, I have no. I do not understand. Well, I've never met any of them, so. Hmm? Yeah, I've never met anyone that supports Russia. One sec. Well, like in the modern conflict, obviously. Sorry, I'm just going to get my power cable. Oh fuck, my switch is on the floor now. Are you lucky? Really? Is that like a common sentiment anywhere? I don't know. Those are the most unreasonable people you can meet. Yeah, have not met. Like you can hit them with any argument, and they will go, NATO gay propaganda. Yeah. Was they insanely ignorant? Yeah, definitely. Like my dad, for example, when the Mariupol massacre happened and 20k people died. He straight up denied it, even though you can find many videos of the flattened city and the mass graves. Yeah, that's Not it. Not good. It's just... Yeah. I don't have words for that. It's just so... Ugh. Where is my controller? I should stop talking about this. Your choice, I don't know. Yeah. And for me, as someone that has friends in Ukraine, yeah. It's just frustrating, yeah. Obviously. Someone that lives in a country with free access to any news source, you choose to believe Russian misinformation? Yeah. That surprises me as well with... I don't know. But the news nowadays is just... It's all a little bit wacky. I don't even know. I stopped reading the news years ago, not like a couple years ago, just because it was too much. Was you spilling the gay agenda instead? Real. And I still want to know how to become a militant LGBT activist. I know, right? That is the wildest sentence. Pick of the flyer? Definitely. I have to see this. I'll send it when I don't forget. I'm too lazy right now. Okay. Understandable. I have no energy today as well. I cannot. Hello. What? What's up? What's up? Okay. Okay. I have no phantom sense at all. I can't feel any of it. I don't know. Silly. It's either a blessing or a curse. I don't know. I think it's I prefer it to having it. It seems odd to have to deal with. I'll just not say if I have it or not. Okay. Your choice. But no worries. I made the mistake of openly admitting it, and people very quickly abused it. Yeah, of course, which is annoying and dumb. So, yeah. Should not do that. I don't know. It's weird because I think people like respect boundaries a lot less in this game just because none of it feels real and it's all a silly little video game, even though to a certain extent they can matter just as much. I mean, obviously it depends on the person, depends on the situation, but it's odd how, I don't know. I don't want to say it's odd because I understand why, but people like, I don't know, are less mindful of that. Also, I recently noticed that people are very lenient with boundaries, even when it comes to sexual stuff. Yeah, definitely. It's again, it's weird. It's like it's the illusion that none of this is real. It's all a silly little game, and they're right. But also, I know I'm asking a bit late, but do I have to censor stuff? No, you don't. Um, provided that you do not commit say slur, because but you don't do that. So because I have the why you expect? No, I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting that. What I'm saying is I have 18 plus turned on Twitch, and I have the explicit language thing enabled, so it doesn't matter as long as it's not derogatory kind of thing. As long as it's not like, you know. But talking about silly stuff or saying silly stuff is fine. By the way, fun fact, people straight up don't care about slurs in German? Really? I didn't know that. That's surprising. And people just use German slurs in day-to-day language? Damn. Must be a cultural thing, I guess. Especially homophobic stuff, yeah. Which I find very interesting, yeah. I don't know, I think it depends as well, because that was a big part of... Okay, here's something that I will say and I'll always say is... because I watched a lot of movies with my friend, and he likes showing me a bunch of movies, and a lot of the times, a wacky scene would happen, and I'd be like, damn, and he'd be like, oh, but it was a different time, it was a different this, different that. That's not an excuse. Like, sure, they said this or did this, whatever was common, but that's still not an excuse, in my opinion. Like, so but what I was tying into that was that essentially, um, that I think use of that kind of language was much more common, um, or like maybe 10, 20 years ago, but not as much anymore. Also, I wanted to mention something else, but I forgot. Okay. Do you need to give you a moment to just think on it? Random question. Do you know where the F slur comes from? No, I have no clue. I do not know the origin. No. Okay, I won't explain. What do you mean you won't explain? You can't just say that and then not. I'm going to look it up if you don't. Up to you? Okay. Interesting. Etymology. First recorded use was in 1914, a vocabulary of criminal slang. What? Oh. Used in English since the late 16th century. Huh. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're on about. Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, yeah, it's not good, but it makes sense why it evolved like that. Like, I'm reading all of this, and none of this is like, hmm. Oh, that too, the British school thing. Yikes. I hope we're not thinking of the same thing. What do you mean? The F slur about the gay people? Yeah. The French meaning is wild. The French meaning. Huh? I'm seeing English, I'm seeing Yiddish, I'm seeing other stuff, but I don't see anything about French in etymology. I'm not sure. But also, this is Wikipedia. I'll explain. The word is used to describe something to burn. Yikes. And they used to burn gay people. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Told you it's wild. Yeah. No, the British English origin is nowhere near as goofy. Essentially, it was just a term used in English, like as a sort of derogatory term towards old women. But then because silly affiliation of like feminine men with whatever being gay, whatever insult, and so essentially, I don't know. But also, it says it may also derive from the sense of something awkward to be carried, compared to these the word baggage is a pejorative term for all people in general. I don't know. It's very interesting. Um, but then also something British school something. Um, I'm totally not boy. No, never would never be never. But yeah, um, very goofy. I don't know. Something awkward to carry? Like, okay, I'm just gonna send you the Wikipedia page. You can read it if you. Also, the fact that this is an actual page on Wikipedia is. I don't know. I don't know why I find that funny, but it's just humans generally. Yeah. Wait here. Let me send this to you. But the fact that this is an actual Wikipedia link. Like what? That's another thing I want to ask you, because this is like not necessarily. I don't know, a little bit of a touchy subject. What are your thoughts on like reclamation of slurs and like people saying that like they can be like reclaimed or whatever? Like, do you think that's a valid argument, valid thing, and like people can do that, or do you think it's still like, is it the kind of thing where like a community has to agree on it, or like it doesn't? I don't know. I just find that interesting because people have like tried to do that. Don't look up NATO name of MiG 15? Huh? Also, my opinion, um, regulation depends. Yeah, I getcha. Like, it's very individual how people react to slurs. Yeah, of course. Some people have straight up traumatic responses. Yeah, of course. Responses to them. So, it kind of depends. Yeah, of course. 100%. Like the slur, yeah. As example, of course. People kind of reclaimed it, but it's still a bad word, of course. And will probably stay that way, yeah. Because we will probably never evolve beyond racism, yeah. It's a very hard task. Yeah, of course. Oh, you know what? Also, there was a video I watched about this that was really interesting. Essentially talking about how the way that language evolves and that we evolve to get like bad words and stuff like that was essentially talking about how um the words that we would now like I don't know, people don't, essentially I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not because I'm not sure to what extent, but are slur question mark? I feel like that's still up for debate, depending on what you whatever. The one that means like mentally challenged to a certain degree. That was originally intended to replace other phrases like idiot or moron or stuff like that. That's what that word's not a slur in German. Yeah, again, people because that's the thing. The word was originally meant to be a classification, right? It wasn't meant to be that way, but because of the way that people used it became that way. Or like the terms that preceded it were um there are things like idiot, moron, something. Those literally the terms like idiot and moron were originally scientific classifications for different levels of mental disability. And then they became insults because people are silly like that. And then and then people were like, "Oh, we can't fucking say that. Let's create a new word." And then they did. And then people were like, "Oh, we can't say that because now it's being used as an insult. So let's create a new word." And now people say like special needs, whatever, mentally challenged. But now that's kind of becoming an insult too, right? Like, "Oh, you're so special." Like, there's no way to win because the constant evolution of language will inevitably morph and change meanings. I know I'm special. Ooh, of course. Wait one sec. Can I find this? I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Very interesting. Wait, does English allow formal Insulting? I don't think so. German? What do you mean formal insulting? How does one differentiate formal from informal insults? You can literally just insult someone in the formal form? Guh? Does anyone actually do that? Since Oh, okay. Don't know how to pronounce that or what it means, so I'm not gonna read that. But also, I find it funny that the German son of a bitch used to be a super hard insult, but now people throw it around like nothing. Yeah. Like on r/plave, it was big on the flag. Damn. R/place. I'm stupid. U slash I okay. Interesting. Very silly. I don't know, but yeah, word etymology is really interesting. Actually. It's my favorite German insult because it's so... It sounds... harsh? Yeah, of course. But not that... I'm saying I just like it, of course. I don't like cursing. I'm better than that? Of course. Of course you are. I will hurt you. In other ways? Elaborate. Huh? 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 Drown your Minecraft. That is too far. I'm sorry, that is too far. Only people that deserve it, of course. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Well, I can't find the video. I'll find it in a bit. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I spent too long looking for it. But yeah, word etymology is interesting because it sounds like the most boring thing ever, but it's actually surprisingly interesting to learn how language evolves. Is there a study for insults? I don't think so, but it's possible. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. Someone probably made it up. But I'm sure that's something you could easily deconstruct. Like, if you actually want to be, like, silly about it, you definitely could. You could look at different insults in different languages and see, like, which ones are similar in terms of what they actually mean, and then find similarities in them or, like, root causes. Whatever. It'd be interesting. But, to my knowledge, it doesn't exist, unfortunately. But also, I haven't even Googled it, so it might. But yeah, language is goofy, and language is interesting. Legitimate, in my opinion, actually, one of our, like, greatest achievements as human beings is the spoken and written word. The fact that we can actually communicate by making silly sounds is epic. And again, the fact that we can transcribe them so that they survive years, centuries later. Like, the fact that I know that Ian Nasir was selling low-quality copper fittings is wild. And I can still laugh at him to this day. That is the miracle of humanity. What? Oh, wait, do you not know about that? The oldest piece of human, like, writing that survives today is a complaint tablet written to a merchant named Ian Nasir because he was selling he sold multiple people low-quality copper fittings. Amazing, that's just perfect. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find this. But yeah, it was very silly. And again, the fact that out of all things survived, I think it was from some, like, Greek or Roman city or some shit like that, but very interesting. Maybe not Greek or Roman, but wild. Clay tablet in 1750 BC from a customer. No, it wasn't Greek at all. I'm stupid. Ancient city-state of whatever. Oh, and of course it's in the British Museum. Because where else would it be? Also looking for a vid, yeah. Bro, where is it? Oh, there we go. I found it. Terrible low quality. But yeah. Etymology is cool, and there's this one silly guy on TikTok that does a bunch of etymology stuff, and it's very interesting. Where is... I keep losing my second controller. I have the first one, then the other one disappears. Okay. Oh, my controller fell. But yeah, it of course shows that the longest enduring pieces of the longest enduring records of humans are records of sketchy business dealings and complaining. That's, of course, in clay. Yeah, I don't know. Just a silly little thing. I don't know. In 6th grade, we did like a unit on like Mesopotamia and that whole area, but I can't. I don't remember much of it. That's amazing. Yeah, actually. But yeah, I don't know. I need to buff up on it because the thing that I find so annoying is that the majority of history is so interesting, and yet I remember none of it because it's been taught to me in such a boring way a majority of the time, which sucks. Like, I don't know. Most of the stuff I learned was very unmemorable. And then I'll, like, watch some random YouTube deep dive and it'll be so much more interesting. The power of the internet. Found it? Oh, wait, found what? What's up? The beautiful Macedonian language. Okay, wait, let me pull this up. What the fuck is that? Huh? Oh my god, I can't play. It's not letting me hit the play button again. Damn. Damn. Just angry humans, so true. Angry. But yeah. Very silly. Language silly moment. It's just the phenomena of Eastern languages and the barrage of insults are real. Instead of just one, yeah. I've been told, I don't know, but I've been told that, like, Arabic insults are crazy. In terms of, not just, like, stringing them together, but in terms of, like, the amount that they insult. They go hard. They insult both you and your postman? Yeah, actually. But yeah, very interesting. Again, I swear, I would be so much of a language nerd if learning languages was easy, because it's very interesting. So I know everybody... Sire, you've got to be joking. You know where Horizon lives, right? You know where Horizon's from, right? How could he not? I just want to be sure. Yeah, no, he does. Although I've been told that he speaks English a little more than he speaks Arabic, but he definitely does. I've heard him speak it a couple times, but mostly just when other people walked into the room. Also, it used to be in his bio, and then it wasn't anymore because it's beautiful language. So it is actually really interesting. The other thing that I find interesting about it is the sheer range of dialects. It looks fancy. Yeah, the writing system is cool too. Again, it's such an interesting language, bro. Like, actually, if you look at Arabic, it's literally like the only language that is written from left to right in terms of modern languages, and it's still that way. And also, there is such a massive variation, I've been told, again, I'm not sure, in Arabic dialect between different countries. Like, apparently, like, Moroccan Arabic versus, like more Eastern dialects of Arabic are, like, very different. Like, they're all technically the same language, but... You know, and I know that like they're different, like Spanish dialects and English dialects and whatever, but they're not as different as Arabic. You know the Quran, like the hit religious book. Yeah, I mean I know about it. I've never read it, but it's written from left to right. Well, yeah, because Arabic text. Oh, it's written from right to left. Oh, and you're sure that's not I'm stupid. From right, what do you mean? From right to left is the way that we read. From left to right is the way that Arabic is normally written. I'm sleepy. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. The Arabic way, of course. Once I was in a manga store where with a friend, yeah. And he never knew that manga because you read from from yeah, yeah, from like the opposite way. From left to right, yeah. He said it's like a Quran, and then he just said makes sense. People consider mangas as holy books. Damn. Yeah. Actually, isn't the reason that they're written from left to right because traditionally characters would be written from top to bottom, and so the orientation thing didn't really matter. Like I know the reason that the books we read are the way that they are is because of the way that the text is written. But I think for Chinese and Japanese didn't they wrote from top to bottom, and so orientation was didn't matter. I kind of find top to bottom cool. It is definitely. I think the problem is that it's really only feasible for languages with character systems like Japanese or Chinese or other stuff like that. Because of, I mean, what? No, I saw that. But yeah, it is interesting. But it does. Sorry, I had to just. No, it's fine. The joke is the funny. So much. Um, but yeah, it's interesting how that works. Um, and also, yeah, interesting artifact of the writing system, right? Because like most other languages, because of the way that they're written with characters, writing top to bottom isn't feasible for books. Like for some signs and stuff, of course, but it's not as feasible. Also sounds like a nightmare for IT stuff. Yeah, definitely. Nah, man, like the Matrix. Come on, who wouldn't want to read the Matrix every day? But yeah, indeed, indeed. Also, I still think the most cursed language is Hungarian. Ah, okay. I don't know. I don't know enough about world languages, I wouldn't say. You saw the town names. Yeah, I did. I did. They looked a little silly. But that's fine. Again, many languages have silly... Like, oh god, my headset. Oh. Iceland looks normal compared to that. Yeah. I don't know. Every language has the weird bits, right? English grammar is stupid. Some languages have weird tonal things that you have to do. Some languages have silly writing systems. There's no such thing as a perfect language. And when you try to commit perfect language, you fail. So, just so you know, in Hungarian, you say a sentence differently when referring to place outside of Hungary? Really? I mean, or inside. And when you refer to a town, you say it differently. A village. Okay, see, that is interesting though, because I know that because English, we have very basic words for describing like distance and place in terms of like, like we have like near, far, here, that kind of thing, right? But other languages have different, like this was also another like TikTok video I watched. Other languages, there's some I think that have up to like 4 or 5 different classifications that are one word words describing how far something's distance is, which is really interesting. So I don't know. Very interesting. Far, further, very far. Much, much far. Yeah, yeah. Classic. But yeah, English. Oh my god, I can't speak English. Silly language. Oh, and too far. Yeah, of course. Too far. Real. Just like everyone that plays this game. Everyone that plays this game is too fucking far away. It's unreasonable. What do you mean? There is just a puddle between us? No, you're forgetting. Because I don't live on the East Coast. Because West Coast, Best Coast. So it's a little more than a puddle. It's like a whole ass country and then a puddle. Or if you go the other way, several whole ass countries and then a puddle. A puddle and a rock. Yeah, of course, of course. No, just a rock. Definitely not like 2 mountain ranges and an ocean. Actually, maybe 3, because you kind of live in silly mountainous country, so. But, goofy. But yeah, distance is weird. And also, yeah, sheer size of the Earth is crazy. Again, it's a thing that I shouldn't be surprised or impressed by, but I always am. I always am. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you good? What? Tracking? Okay. Tracking Gober. But yeah, imagine. Okay. Lazy moment. I should get up, but I don't want to. But yeah. Silly human advancement never ceases to amaze me. My PC having a moment? Yeah. The game has a moment. I'll be well, okay. My headset was having sillies, but I think that's just Wi-Fi related. Also, one sec. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Just silly cable moment. Oh, alright, there we go. Have returned. I don't know. Yeah. Game silly. I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand how it's possible for the game to consistently get buggier and slower with every update. OVR died? Oh no. Oh no. Rest in pieces. Toolkit? Oh, okay, well, at least it's not, at least it's not... Fuck, I forgot what the overlay's called. Okay, guys. Wait, don't say it. I know this. I know this one, guys. OVR... OVR... Oh! No! You did mean Toolkit. Toolkit is the silly overlay one. Advanced Settings is the goofy one. The one that's free. But rip. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine. That's why I'm an XS user. Because it's simple and it works. Except for the mouse, but... mouse is scuffed and broken in every overlay I've used. I don't want to say broken, but scuffed. So... if it works, it works. Yeah, my apologies, y'all. I'm not feeling it today. It's like... this has not been the day. I don't fucking know. I have no fucking energy. But it doesn't? Wait, it doesn't what? What doesn't? I'm confused. Huh? I don't know if I should have gone up today. Not helping. Steam is just becoming software cord? No. Really? That's wild. I've only... oh, I mean, okay. There are always gonna be weird Steam issues, but... it's been consistent for me. Except for recently. It doesn't affect gameplay, but there's this weird bug where... it will show... the, Rift controller... overlay instead of the Quest ones, even though I'm using Quest. But that might be a VR chat issue, not Steam. BRB? Yeah, of course. Good luck. Good luck fixing it. Oh. Anger. I can sense the anger. Yeah. It's VR. Nothing is ever going to work right. It's always gonna be scuffed and broken. But yeah. Today is a day. Nothing interesting happened. Just boring. Everything is fucking monotony, and I don't like it. It's not going well, and literally the only, like, the highlight of my day is getting on this game. Which, you know, there have been several times where VRC has been the highlight of my days, but it's always a little bit sad if the best part is something that's objectively not real. Even if there are really cool people on here, and even if I've played this game for like 4 years and I love it, it's just, well, 3 years, I guess. It'll be 4 this fall, but I don't know. Everything is goofy. It's just one of those days, you know. It's just one of those days, and it was a Monday too. Just one of those goofy Mondays where everything is weird. I give up. No. Big rip. I'm in floor. Eternally wah. Yikes. Wait, here's what I'll do. Fuck, where is it? Come back. What happened was Steam crashed and took OVR with it. Wait, how does your Steam crash but not your Steam VR crash? That's very silly. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the same level. And now even my Steam VR is crippled. I don't have overlay anymore. No, wait, what? Hear me out. Revolutionary concept. Restart Steam VR. Restart Steam. When I press menu, I only see my desktop. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's really broken. Oops. Should I restart or... I don't know, it's up to you. I mean, it might work. It'll take ages, really? Oh, that's true, because VRC slow loading and potentially require me restarting PC. Oh, yeah, that's very goofy. Yeah, I'll just go off because late. Yeah, of course. Understandable. Oh. Thank you so much for inviting me today. My apologies if... I don't know. I was a little silly today. My apologies. Today was a silly day. I don't know. But thank you for putting up with that. It's fine. I'll just try to see what the fuck happened. Yeah, of course. And then go sleep. Okay. Of course. So oh fuck. Thank you for inviting me. And have a good, well, I guess it's morning, but have a good, okay. I see how it is. Bye-bye. And good luck with your troubleshooting. Oh. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's better. I don't know. VR normally makes me feel better, but tonight, I didn't really. It didn't. It just fucking... Oh, and I just wanted to hop into my homeworld really quick and do a quick send-off. But no, every loading screen takes 50 years now. Because fucking silly game. Why does it still say connecting? My apologies. once again, I am sorry for this game being stupid, this stream being low energy, and all of that. I can't today. I shouldn't have gotten on today. It was a bad idea. Am I actually gonna end in the void? No, I don't have to do that. Good. I mean, I am kind of... Fuck. I am kind of in the floor because I set my play space to fix the... And I accidentally opened OBS Studio Mode, and I hate Studio Mode. Stop. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for tonight, but... I'll just do seated. Oh, yep, there we go. That was not meant to be like that. Okay, that's gonna be about it for tonight, but thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support. I hope you all had a good time. Probably not, but either way, hope you have a wonderful evening. No raid tonight, but I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.